Well, it's time for Minding Money Matters. Dorothea Bernique from Increasing Hope is back. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great tonight. Yeah, she did a 5-minute pitch, everybody, and won some money for Increasing Hope. She just continues to trailblaze. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, well, thank you.
That way you can help the community more.
Yes,
right?
yes,
Okay.
absolutely love what we do.
All right, and so tonight we're going to be talking about avoiding foreclosure.
Yes.
And there are three main things. Now, the first we want to talk about is the immediate actions to take if facing foreclosure. What are some of those?
Well, first and foremost, it's the communicate, communicate, communicate. Do not ignore the notices you get in the mail, the information or the request for information. Please do not ignore those.
Please don't just put them in that junk drawer in the kitchen. All right, the next thing?
Contact that lender ASAP. Again, it's communicate, communicate. No, lenders do not want our homes or your home. And sometimes that's the first thing that we say, oh, they want to take my home. No, they don't. They don't want to take your home. They want to try to help you, but there are laws in place that the owners of these mortgages require them to take, and many times that's the process that they're following.
And the other is to review the mortgage agreement.
Yes, review your agreement, see what type of settlement or things might be a part of that contract already. And then if you have a FHA loan, the things that were in place during COVID are still in place, so the things that we'll talk about a little bit later.
Okay, so let's move on now to what are available prevention options to keep you from going into foreclosure.
Yes. So some of the things that you could be offered as far as workouts would be a loan modification, where they just maybe change the interest rate, change your payment, change your term. Any of those can be done. Then they may do a forbearance, which is to take some of your payments, put them on the back end of the mortgage that allows you not to make payments for a certain period of time. But be reminded, it does not mean those payments will not come due. And they all usually come due at the same time. So we have clients that don't understand that. And then, of course, repayment plans, which will increase your mortgage for just a little while. You can refinance if your credit has not been impacted yet. Maybe you can refinance. And then finally, there are government assistance programs out there. And sometimes nonprofits may have received funding that can help you pay your mortgage as well.
Oh, wow. Did not know that. I think that's some great information that can use. Now, what are some financial strategies to avoid losing a home?
Well, of course, the first thing is increase the income. If you have to go out and get another job or something like that, sometimes it's even ask family members, find out where do you have money hidden. You know, whether it's a retirement account. I mean, because again, you're thinking about saving your home. So sometimes we have to take drastic measures. There may be measures that you would not normally want to take, but then if you want to save your home, we have to make tough decisions.
Absolutely.
And so that could be that. And of course, prioritize that mortgage over other debts. We see this all the time where people say, I paid my car payment, I paid this, I paid that, but you need somewhere to stay. That's major,
yes,
right?
You need that roof over your head.
Major, exactly.
And cut non-essential expenses. We've got 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's just a regular budget thing, right? When we run into hardship, what can you take off the table? What can you stop doing? How can you cut down? And then last but not least, bankruptcy is your absolute last resort to try to save that home. Normally what happens, and we see it all the time at Increasing Hope, a person will file bankruptcy just to keep the home, but if they can't make that bankruptcy payment or something happens, that lender comes after that home immediately. It's like stamping on an anthill.
Oh boy, we don't want that.
We don't want that.
Thank you very much, Dorothea.
You're welcome.
And if you'd like more information about financial tips and even classes, go to increasinghope.org.